Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A hacker steals $1 million with a fake LinkedIn account from a company until he trapped down with OSINT investigators. This is the power of OSINT, open source intelligence. Hello, my name is Umar Ruman and this is Datasploit. You are at Datasploit's YouTube channel and this is the episode 0 of our OSINT series. And at the end of the series, you will learn that how to find clues with a pro. So this is episode 0 and this is the introduction that what is OSINT and how can we what is OSINT and etc etc. So first of all, OSINT is an art of finding data of private from publicly available data. Very simple definition of OSINT. OSINT is not a hacking. OSINT involved in cybersecurity, in bug bounty hunting, in many fields of hacking. Black hat hackers use OSINT, white hat hackers use OSINT, and grey hat hackers, cybersecurity, bug bounty hunters. OSINT is very powerful and very important technique in cybersecurity. We can also say that OSINT is a secret weapon of ethical hacker or cybersecurity expert. Black hat hacker is use OSINT in a very different way. Cybersecurity experts use OSINT in a very different way. So let's say that I have a suspicious username with the let's suppose it is dark name 123. This is a suspicious username. Now I can find it over all the internet with the help of OSINT. Let's see how. So here's the website from where I can find the information with the just username. So first I enter the username dark name 123. Now I just hit the search button. It is searching and it is these are confirmation clocks. Confirm. That's correct. Now just wait for a few seconds and you can see no results or there is no results for the name dark name 123, but it is processed. You can say that it is processing, so maybe we will find something. I think that we have to find our channel name such as Termux. Find something, username dark name, category miss, account found. You can say there is some information about this account. We have to check Termux X search. First I have to stop, then I have to search. A confirmation verification pop-up. Buckets, these are the buckets. These confirm. Now you can see that it tells us all the information on the internet with Termux X. With the Termux X even package, it is possible to make work sim links on mounted data storage. Termux X, what is Termux, how to use PHP mobile. I think that how to create custom word list using called Termux X study, enable how to install etc etc. Front camera head, I think it is my video. Yes, it is my video. Silver Insta is also my video. Silver Insta I tool review and how to create custom word list. This is my video. Front camera hacked, and you can see search by Termux X on Google. You can also click on here for more information. So you can see that we can find that this is not episode 1 or episode, this is episode 0. It is the introduction. We will learn in this series that how to find in usernames information, emails information, websites information, and reverse image etc etc. So this is the episode 0 of our OSINT series, and let's say that there's a big data breach, as just as it has happened before when 15 million or 16 billion passwords were leaked. Okay, so I think 16 million as well. So let's say that it is a big data breach, and now you want to check that is your email address also leaked. So you can check with the help of OSINT. There is a website named as Have I Been Bombed. you can check this website. So let's check it out, that how you can we check that is our website is accessible, like, and anyone can see that it is our website, not website, it is our email. So we can check this with the website named as have.com. Let's check it out. So this is the place from where we can find that is your email is in a data breach. Check if your email address is in a data breach. So we have to enter an email address. So I am entering a random email address such as termaxx@gmail.com. So it is just a random email address, it is not actually exist. So it will tell us that a through data breach. So it's tell us that is your email is in a data breach or not. You can check your email there. So we will all tell about this all in our series. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button so you will not miss any update about our series. Now I want to hear from you. Tell me in comments that what is the creepiest OSINT you have ever seen. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So if I say that if you have just only one username, then you can scan it on 100 plus websites on the internet. Only just one username. Yes, you can do it. And you can do it in your terminals, in your Kali Linux, and in your phone menu, and in which you want. My name is Umar and this is Termax's YouTube channel. This is episode 1 of our OSINT investigation series. And in this video, we are going to show you that if you have just only one username, then how can you scan that username to 100 plus websites on the internet? Hackers do this to gather the information about their victim. Now, let's do this. But wait. There is a question that why hackers scan a single username? I think I have answered before, but let me explain this, that hackers scan a single username to get the information about their victim. For example, if they have a username just as termaxx, if they have a username at termaxx, now they want to gather the information about termaxx, that in which websites, on which sites this username is registered. So they can do this, and now in which way they can use this type of information. For example, if the attacker wants to make a malicious site or a phishing site to forward a termaxx, so he can, or anyone he can use that information that you are also registered at that website, or at that website. So termaxx will think, yes, he know that we are registered, so maybe it is official. That's why the hackers or the hackers, black hat hackers, white hat hackers, use this OSINT these tools to gather information about a single username. This is a disclaimer that this video is just for educational purpose. We are not supporting any kind of illegal activity. So let's begin that how to scan a single username on 100 plus website with a tool named as Sherlock. So we are at our terminal in our termaxx. So first make sure that you install the termaxx from F-Droid. Search F-Droid from Chrome, and let me show you that. Go to your Chrome browser and then F-Droid and then termaxx download. Click on the first link and then download the termaxx from where. Not download the termaxx from the Play Store, because the Play Store does not have the updated version of the termaxx. So make sure that you have installed the termaxx from the app. Then go to your termaxx and write apt update. After this apt update, you have to write apt upgrade. Make sure that whenever you start the terminal, your termaxx or your Kali Linux, always first update and upgrade all the packages. So the chances that you will face any error will become approximately 0. you do it the upgrade and update first time, then it takes time. But if you have installed the termux new, so you can watch our termux basic commands video. These are the commands, not just termux, these are the Linux commands. So there are two parts, termux basic command. You can check the playlist, our YouTube channel playlist, where we have the playlist named termux basic commands. There are two parts. These commands are also the commands of the Linux. So our update and upgrade has been completed. Now install some dependencies, or you can also set up some requirements. Apt install git, apt install golang, apt install python. So you will not face any error if you write apt install python. I don't think that in Sherlock a python is used, but you can have install python. After this apt install python 2, and after this apt install python 3. Now right here git clone https github.com www sherlock.git. We have already that directory named as Sherlock, so just move on this directory with the command cd Sherlock. Now we are in the directory. After writing ls, we can check the files in that directory. So we can see that there are many files. You can also read the readme.md file by the command cat. You can see all the information at how to install, how to use Sherlock. So after ls, write these commands. Make sure that you write the commands correct, so you will not face any error. Go space get space github.com/fatih/color space and space go space get space github.com/spf13/cobra. After entering this command, it will not show any error to you. The Sherlock tool will run successfully. ls, I will also give this command in the description box, so you can copy that command from there. Now just write. Now you just have to run the Sherlock by entering ./Sherlock, and then you have to just enter the username. What username I have to enter? I will enter the username dark web. I have dark web. So you can see that it is scanning the dark web on all the internet, and let it complete its scanning. You can also use -v for verbose mode. In verbose mode, the Sherlock will tell you in more descriptive form that what is happening here. You can see that dark when is on where and on not where. GitLab BuzzFed, it found GitLab. There is a HTTPS GitLab dark web found on SoundCloud, Spotify. There is dark when Facebook, there is STEM and not Goodreads. The Docker Hub, it is dark when, and on many websites you can check. There is also is on Kaggle, on Hub Pages, not on Hub Pages. It is also on HackerOne, not on Play Store. It is also on SlideShare, but not on YouNow. It is also on Pinterest, but not on WordPress. It is also on packages, pixels. You can see it also gives us the link that where is the account. Like, it means that it is also Instagram. If you find, if you see that these
Also Instagram. Let me see that where is the Instagram. This is the Instagram, you can see. There is also Instagram with name as Dorking. So you can see that how we find you can also use this -v for more description form. Let me control C. So you can see that how can we scan a username on approximately on 100 plus websites. You can see that. As you see that we scan a single username on overall 100 plus websites, and this Sherlock will pass all the information about that where this username is registered with that, and there is a possibility that the username is not the victim's username, it is someone else's username. But so this was the episode 1 of our OSINT investigation series. If you want to connect with us, then DM us on Instagram or Instagram is Sherlock3657, and if you have any error, you see any error in your business, so just fix this. This is a sort of that scan terminus X with Sherlock and see that where the terminus X is registered, and comment down the comment which we like. Get a shout out in the next video.
This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All contents provided by this channel is meant for educational purpose only.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So this email looks harmless, but with 3 tools, with 3 free tools, I am going to search all the passwords, all the accounts linked with this email, and if this email is in data breach or not. So let's dive in. My name is Umar Oman and this is Maigret study. It is the episode 2 of our OSINT investigation series. If you have not watched episode 0 or episode 1 yet, so watch it. It will be very beneficial for your and OSINT investigation series. So this is the episode 2 and I am going to show you that with just 3 tools, how can you search an email address or how can you scan an email address. Make sure this is a disclaimer that only scan that email address on which you have the permission, or scan your own email address to check if your email address is in a data breach or not. Or if your email address is in a data breach, then change the password of your email address immediately. So first of all, we have to know that why hackers or black hackers scans an email address. Hackers scans an email address to know that at which websites the email address is connected. They can attach these websites on their phishing pages, so that the target will think that the sender is really official, so he knows that in which websites are registered with this email address. So that's why they scan the email address. Now let's start the video. So this is the website name as EPIEOS. Actually I don't know that what is the correct pronunciation of this, so I just tell the spellings. You can find this link of the website in my description box, or you can also search on the browser that epieos.com. Then just enter the I accept terms and now enter the email address which you want to scan. I am using a fake email address. It does not exist, but I am just using. Now when I click on search button, then it is a verification. Tap each animal that looks straight at you. Okay, this and maybe these bus look straight at you. This. It is digging up for the web what you are looking for. Create an account. Okay, download termuxx@gmail.com. Oh yeah, it is this email is actually exist. Google query photo, sign up. For this you have to, for the photo you have to sign up.
last update, Google Maps, Google Calendar, Google Plus Achieve. You can also download data. I just don't think that this email address actually exists. termaxx@. Wow. You can also use the phone feature from here, but the video is about email, so we actually use the email. So you can check that this websites give us the information about this email address. By this website you can get the, and if you get want more info, yeah, just like photo or last update, you can just have to sign up. So now move on our second website. So our second website is so by this website you can check that is your email address or the email address which you are searching is in data breach or not. Data breach means that is there a data leak in and your email address also leaked in it. If the email address is leaked, then immediately change your password. Now I'm going to enter the email address, the fake email address, which is termaxx@gmail.com. As I know, we know that this is a fake email address, so it is not have been found because it actually does not exist. Zero data breaches. Good to know. I don't know what is this. This email address was not found in any of the data breaches loaded into. Have I been found? That's great news. Oh, thank you for this. So this is the second website from which we will check. We can check that is our email address in a data breach or not. So it is the time for our third website, which is dhash.com. When you search dhash.com, then you have to just enter the search option and then you will get here. Okay, we are searching the free option. Quick search, quick check breach exposure. Enter your email, username or phone to see your personal and domain level exposure data. So we just have to enter the email address, which is termaxx@gmail.com. Find out. It is also breach exposure. Good look like your data was not exposed in any security incident. So it is our third email address, third website in which we also find that is our data is an data breach or not. It means that we have two websites to check that is our data in a data breach or not. So I told you that we have just we will talk about only 3 tools, but I am going to talk about number 4th tool. So let's jump on that now. Just come to the Google and search here this. Then you will find the info about this site, twitter.com. Then these are the and then you just have to enter the email address, email@gmail.com. I am going to enter the email, fake email. It will find all the mentions for that email address. You can also say that it is a gold mine for email OSINT. I am going to write termaxx@gmail.com. I am going to search it on Twitter. If you want to search it on Instagram, on a website you want to search, then just hit the enter. There is no mention with termaxx@gmail.com because we know that this is a fake email address. It actually does not exist, but you can check this with, you can see that the syntax is site twitter.com and then the email address. It will tell you I already told you that it will tell you that where the website is mentioned. You can also write it just as instagram.com or twitter.com or whatever you want. So it is a bonus, means that we have used for email or also investigation tips and tricks, or you can also set the tools. So as you see that how I scan the email address with just 3 tools, and these are free tools. Scanning of email is very important part of OSINT investigation. Make sure that you subscribe for do not miss any further episodes of the series, and also follow us on Instagram, and where we provide cybersecurity stuff daily. So we will meet in the next video. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So if someone calls you and said that you win $10,000, $50,000 or $70,000, and you just have to click on that link and pay some amount, the deposit amount, and then you will receive your cash or you will receive your balance.
So what will you do? You will forget it and said that is a joke or whatever you said that you will forget that. But as a hacker, I will not do that. I will scan. My name is Umar Roman and this is Sherlock X Study. It is the episode 3 of our OSINT investigation series, and in this series I am going to demonstrate that how to scan a phone number to know the locations of someone just from that single phone number. And not only the location, we are going to search a single phone number on overall the internet with the help of Google. So in this video, in this episode, I am going to use two techniques, or you can say that one tool and one technique. Tools named as PhoneInfoga, and technique you can say that Google Dorking. Google is a very, and you can say that very powerful OSINT investigation tool, but most people don't know that. They use that Google only just for just searching that information that they want to search. But cybersecurity experts or ethical hackers use Google as a powerful OSINT tool from which you can gather the information. You just have to know the syntax to which you have to write to search the information you want to search. Or make sure that you subscribe us on our YouTube channel, and if you have not seen yet episode 0, episode 1 and episode 2, so click on the I button and check that episodes. So it will be very beneficial for you for your OSINT investigation career or OSINT investigation series. And make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you will not miss any further episodes, notifications of any further episodes. Or first of all, we will use the tool named as PhoneInfoga. I'm going to show you that how to install that or use that tool PhoneInfoga in your Android phone, and then we will use Google Dorking. Or let's start the video.
So we are at our terminal, where first we are going to install and set up tool named as PhoneInfoga. First I want to tell you that the version of this tool PhoneInfoga which we are going to use in this episode is a old version, because the new version of this tool is not for terminals, is not suitable for terminals, and it is not applicable for terminals. But the old one is so you can also scan the phone number with the old. But if you want the new one of the tool which you have also the additional features of PhoneInfoga, then you can also use that on your Kali Linux, or we can also upload a video on that. But we are in this series we are going to use only just about Android phone, so we are using the old version of PhoneInfoga tool. So the commands, first we have to open our terminal, or you can say the terminals which you have installed from F-Droid and not from the Play Store. Make sure that you have installed the terminals from F-Droid, because the Play Store have not that updated version. So first of all, when you open the terminals, write the commands apt update, and after that run apt upgrade, then enter Y, and at the description box you will find the commands which I am going to use in this. I have write the commands there. First of all, you have to clone, and I am going to clone the tool. It will say me that it is already exist, because it a file illustration already exist. Okay, because you can see that the PhoneInfoga is already exist. So if you already installed the pip, then you first have to uninstall the pip, because you also need the older version of pip for this Infoga version. So first of all, you have to uninstall the version of pip which you have already installed. The common version which we have already installed is URLLIB3. But if you are using terminals for first time, then you do not have to enter that command. I have already installed it, and after that you have to pip install the URLLIB3 is equal to 1.26.15. Yes, successfully uninstalled. Then you have to install pip install this. If you are using terminals for first time, then you do not have to enter the second last command we have just entered. Then you have to enter some more commands You will find that this on the description box. And this is a disclaimer that use these all tools just for educational purpose and just for little ethical purposes. Otherwise, you will have to face legal consequences such as GDPR. So after that, we have to install another requirement named as 6pip install 6. And after that, we just have to go to our directory ls cd PhoneInfoga, then ls. Then we just have to first we will check our commands. Yes, python 3 PhoneInfoga.py. You can see that our PhoneInfoga tool has been run successfully. You can see PhoneInfoga version v1.6.4 coded by Sundown DEV. You can also say that this is the syntax for the usage. This is the advanced PhoneInfoga version of the tool. It is not suitable for the terminals. So now we are going to scan a number. I am just going to show you the syntax because I am not going to scan the real number. Python 3 PhoneInfoga.py -n, and after that the country code, it may for India it is 91, for Pakistan it is 912, and what is the and you just have to enter the country code of your country and just have to enter the number, and you just enter the hit the scan button and it will tell you the information about that. And by this you can scan a tool PhoneInfoga. By this you can use the tool PhoneInfoga and scan a number. So now move on our next step, which is Google Dorking. So first of all, to scan a single phone number on overall the internet, the syntax is that in text, then semicolon, then these, and then you have to enter with plus. Enter the number with plus, and first you have to enter the code. Enter the code of the number which you are trying to scan. If it is the number of Pakistan, then you have to enter this code, which is maybe +92, and if it's the India's number, then you have to enter the code +91. So I can just for +91, and then you just have to enter the number, and after that you just have to make it close. After this you hit the enter button and it will scans the number on overall the internet, on the websites, on the post, on whatever where this number is written, in post, in reels, and etc. where it is written. If we want to scan a number on a single website or a single domain, then how can we do that? We can do that by site. We can do that by site, then semicolon, then the domain of that website. For example, we are going to scan on instagram.com. After that you just have to enter this and plus number with plus, then country code, then number, and then you just have to close this. You can also write the site at youtube.tiktok.com and whatever the set website you want to scan, Pinterest, Wikipedia, or whatever. You just have to enter the number and the site, and this is the syntax. Or by this you can scan a single phone number on a single website. Make sure that you do this just for legal purposes, otherwise you have to face legal consequences. So as you see that first I scan a username with the help of PhoneInfoga tool, and then I scan a phone number on overall the internet with the help of Google Dorking by this. But this is a disclaimer again that use that or use these techniques just for educational purpose, just for legal purposes, and just for your own safety. You can do these techniques for your own phone number. That's we will meet in next video. Allah Hafiz.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So, how a single IP address can reveal a country, a city, or it's also internet service provider? Yes, a single IP address can do these all things. But if you don't know that how, then watch this complete tutorial. So at the end of this, you will know that how to do this and how professional ethical hackers and cybersecurity experts do this. So let's start the video. Hello, my name is Omar Rahman and this is Turning Back Study. It is the episode 4 of our OSINT investigation series, and in this series we are going to talk about 3 phases. The first one is IP geolocation, the second one is port scanning, and the third one is network forensics. So let's start our video with phase 1, which is IP location. So I am going to tell you about the phase 1, which is IP geolocation. So there are 4 websites to scan a IP location which tells about their geolocation. The first one, which is MaxMind. I personally recommend this website, MaxMind, because it is very effective. You can check out this website by maxmind.com and you can see this.
So you will find the link about all these websites. The first one is MaxMind's demo, MaxMind's GeoIP web services. No, MaxMind, or just as Mad Max. If you remember or you know that who is Mad Max, then yes, you have a good taste in series. Our most accurate IP geolocation data solution with IP intelligence and proxy direction. Now just scroll down and demo results highlight a subset of data from our GeoIP web service. Now just have to enter the IP address of your victims, and you can also enter up to 25 IP addresses separated by spaces or commas. I am actually not doing this because if I do, then the YouTube will delete my video, and you just have to enter the address and you will get the geolocation of your victim. Now move to our next.
The second one is ip2location.net. It is also a very effective website. So you just have to enter the IP address of the victim's device or the victim's address or the victim's IP address, and it tells you the geolocation of that. And make sure that you have used all these websites and all this just for ethical purposes and just for educational purposes, not for illegal purposes.
So our next is iplocation.net. You can see that there are all many tools such as proxy, VPN, tracker tools. What is my IP location, geolocation? If I will scroll down, it will show me my IP, and just you have to enter the IPv4 or IP6 or the domain name for looking to query more than one IP driver, bulk IP looker. Okay, no problem. We are just using a one IP location. Just have to scroll down and enter the IP address, IP4, IP6 or domain name. Okay, now we will move on next.
So the third one is ip2location. It is also the free websites to know that what is the geolocation of that IP address. You can check this.
So the third one is IP2 location. I have just scrolled down because at the up it tells about the details of my IP, the city, country, origin, etc. You can see what it tells: proxy IP, proxy domain, user type, proxy type, and so you can also use this website to get the geolocation of an IP address. So now let's move on our next.
Third and last one is iptracker.online or iptracker online. I think that is no dot, but iptracker online or iptracker.online. You can find all these websites link on our description box. You can check out there. When you click on that link, you will go directly to the website.
So it is our next one, which is IP location tracker, free IP location tracker, IP geolocation instantly, IP tracker online. Now you just have to enter the IP address by just scroll down. You just have to enter the IP address. I know that if I scroll down, it tells about my IP address because it defaults it tells your IP address and tells about your IP address where the geolocation of your IP address. So just scroll down and enter the IP address you just want to scan. Now move on our next phase, which is port scanning.
So now it's about our phase 2, which is port scanning. Everyone know that there is a very common or very effective tool named as Nmap, networking map, to scan the ports of a device and it is very easy. But if you don't know that how to install Nmap and how to scan, then our videos on YouTube channel are available on it. But still you want, and as you face an error and you do not want to use Nmap and you just do not know the commands, then no problem. There is a website named as portscanner.online which will do your Nmap scan. Just enter the website IP address and it will do that scan and tell you that which ports are open on that scan, where HTTP or where the ports. It will tell you that if port 21 or port 20 open or not, and it is very effective because you do not need to know the commands of the Nmap.
So it is our website named as portscanner.online. Scan and detect open ports online. Enter scan and detect open ports.online. Identify per port, read unusual ports, check running services. So you just have to enter the website's domain, or also you can enter the your victim's IP address, or it can also be a domain or victim IP address, and it will tell you the services running on that and what ports are open. Port scanner by the number, total discover targets in last 24 hours, discover ports in the last 24 hours. You can check all this. For partners and corporate sponsor, Nikto DDoS attack, and you can also test it. Data center catalog, data cybersecurity news. So by the way, you can scan your victim's IP address and your domain name on this website. So now let's move on our next phase, which is network forensics.
This is our phase 3, which is network forensics. So there are two tools named as NetworkMiner, which is only for PC available, and it is very effective tool to scan our network. And the second one is Wireshark. The Wireshark is very advanced and very effective tool to scan our network. It is also used to scan.
So if you want to install NetworkMiner, you can do this by NetworkMiner is an open source network forensics tools. It is official website of NetworkMiner. NetworkMiner is an open source network forensics tool that extract articles such as you can read all this. NetworkMiner since the first release of 2007. You can download this from here or from it is just the official website of NetworkMiner, so you can install NetworkMiner, which is just only for PC, not for mobile phone, and it is very helpful for your networking. So let's move on our next tool, which is Wireshark. So it is the official website of the Wireshark, the world's leading network protocol analyzer. Wireshark lets you dive deep into your network traffic, free and open source. You can download by clicking on the download now. Our members and sponsor. You can also see all this high creative Wireshark. I think it is the very popular YouTube channels who tells about the Wireshark. Episode 11, learn Wireshark in 15 minutes, lesson 1 for beginners. Okay, official certification from the Wireshark Foundation is available. Learn about becoming a Wireshark certified analyst. You can click on the open, and you can also donate the Wireshark. So you can do the Wireshark per download. You can download the Wireshark from here. Okay.
Wi-Fi, what you can search, you can download it in your PC account by going to their official websites, Wireshark or NetworkMiner on your PC, and it will be very helpful for your network penetration testing. So we will meet in next video. Allah Hafiz. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The episode 5 of our OSINT investigation series, and this episode is going to be insane because it is the last episode of our OSINT investigation series. And if you will watch our all episodes of this series, means episode from 0 to episode 5, then you will have enough knowledge to get information of someone from publicly available data. So let's start over this video, and in this tutorial we are going to talk about 10 plus tools or websites which are very helpful for your OSINT investigation and our OSINT investigation series. So it is the last episode, episode 5. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button so you will not miss any further series of our YouTube channel and any further hacking tutorials. So let's start the video.
So it is our first website named as Exif Editor. I think that it is right that its name is exifeditor.io. Actually, this website is used to grab the information about an image. By just uploading an image, you can see that at where that image is captured, the longitude and latitude of that image, and you can also that there is also the map that where and that image is captured, and it also shows you many more data. No exit data found. Okay, I'm not just going to show you that how it works, because if I will, then maybe the YouTube will delete my video from YouTube, or no graph data you can also see. But I think that you can see that there is an option that, oh no, you can just have to enter the, so you just have to drag and drop the image, and it has the privacy policy is committed to protecting your privacy. All image processing, exif reading, write, editing and removal are performed entirely in your browser. Your images are never uploaded to any server, including ours. So you can check that the privacy policies are no uploads, no tracking, no cookies for tracking AdSense, security, open source, child privacies, and summary. So you can use the website to grab the image, to grab the information about an image. Now move to our next website or tool. Maybe just looked at what is it. So our next website is inflect.com. Inflect.com is used to check the or to see the stories, to also download the stories, download the post of any public Instagram but anonymously. The You can check, you can also, you can see the stories anonymously, and you can see that free daily limit is profiles 1 by 1, views 3 by 3. You just have to sign up to get more options. An Instagram profile viewer is an anonymous service that provides access to public account content. It also gives you more information about that, what hashtag did that used, how many comments it have, how many likes it have, average. There are several important things to keep in mind when using Insta profile viewer. The account owner as well as Instagram will never see any personal identifiers about you during the process. You don't need to log in into the platform. Just use a search bar on this site. It means that do not have to log in on any Instagram account. On your Instagram account, just have to enter the public Instagram username or link and get into profile pic, view or other profile content you are looking for. Benefits: what are the benefits? Full anonymity, no Instagram account is required. Multi-device accessibility, discover content and accounts, more efficient, easy to learn UI and free to use. Okay, you can check that the stats, these are the stats. Now move to our next one, which is our next tool named as InSpy, a Python based LinkedIn enumeration tool. Over this is the first tool of our this episode, and I think that the next tool, and then the next tool is also of LinkedIn account. Now you will think that why I am very focusing on LinkedIn accounts, or keep in mind that the LinkedIn are very good source or very big source to get information about a company or also the employees of the company. This is a tool named as InSpy. You will find all these links of the websites and the tools in the description box, so you can check from there. InSpy is a Python based LinkedIn enumeration tool. Version 3.0 introduced the automation of domain and email retrieval in addition to randomized headers and XML output support. There is also commands that how to install it, and there is also that how it is run InSpy, the help command, or you can check that comment down, for which you think that these tutorials or these tools deserves a full. Comment down all the names of the tools to which you think that these are all deserves a full tutorial on YouTube. Now move to our next LinkedIn tool, which is the next tool is Scrap EDLN. I think it is Scrap EDLN. You can check it have 1.1k stars. A tool to scrap LinkedIn without API restrictions. You can check that. You can see it does not have any API restrictions. Tool to scrap LinkedIn or not. This tool extract the maximum result of any search, 1000 contact by sending less than 20 requests. Oh wow, it's amazing. Output is stored as an XLSX file. However, it is intended to be used with the Google spreadsheet and includes a formatted report with profile picture. These commands that how to install it. You can see that it requires sudo permission to install and to use this tool. There is also the commands that how to run it, and also a practical video with screenshots. This video to know that and to learn that how to install and how to set up and how to use these tools. These are also the sponsorships and so disclaimer. This tool is for educational purpose only and it violates linkedin.com TOS. Use at your own risk. So yes, use this tool on your own risk or which you have the permission. So now we are moving to our next LinkedIn tool, which is so our next is Raven. I think I'm pronunciation right. Raven or Raven. Raven is a LinkedIn information gathering tool that can be used by pen testers to gather information about an organization employees using LinkedIn. As told you that it is LinkedIn is a very good source to get the information about a company and also the employees of the company. Please do not use this program to do stupid things. Installation, you can use the pre-compiled binary. Okay, it means that you can use the pre-compiled binary, but also you can compile from source. These commands that how to use it compiling on Linux. Do you just have to clone and then you just have to install? I think yes, it is install dependencies with go and get, and you can check the releases dependencies and how it works. The main idea is that given a company name, searches all possible matches of a LinkedIn employees in Google and then extracts their data. It is very helpful, very helpful in OSINT. Based on that, it can build email addresses in different formats, export them, and also check them. The previous version of Raven allowed you to access data only after finishing a scan and only in a specific format. So it is the update version. You can check that it has the commands, the screenshot, a scan is the processor. It can scan ID, scan name, company domain, pages number. These are the commands, or you can also run the command options. So you can see the properties, export after finishing, how to save it, and this also you can see the properties, the screenshots, or many more things. You can read all this to know more about this, or comment down if you want a full tutorial on these tools. So now move to our next tool. The next one is Datasploit. Datasploit is now not a LinkedIn scanner tool. It is an OSINT tool, an OSINT framework to perform various recon techniques on companies, people, phone numbers, Bitcoin addresses, or many more. You can check that the options are overview the tool, perform OSINT on a domain, on a website, on an email, on username, phone, and find out information from different sources. You can check that basic usage of this use domain OSINT.py. You can use hyphen of required setup. Python 2.7, it means that it is a Python. You must have installed Python in your system. The social media of your website, you can use this tool. You get basic usage there or tries to find out credentials, API keys, tokens, subdomains, domain history, legal legacy, portals, etc. Target. So you can check this Datasploit tool named as Datasploit and with 3.2k stars. Wow, amazing, 3.2k stars. So now move to our next tool. As you listen omniverse, this tool is omnibus. The OSINT omnibus. The OSINT omnibus means OSINT omniverse OSINT. You can say OSINT omnibus. Okay. Omnibus is defined as a volume containing several novels or other items really published separately. It has omnibus ability modular manner that allows the easy addition of OSINT data source models and import and export models. It is also an OSINT tool, or you can check out the screenshot here using configuration file. David starting up omnibus for investigation is as simple as cloning the GitHub repository. You just have first to clone the GitHub repository, installing the Python requirements. The command are here, and then just running the tool. You can check there are the commands to run the tool, and there are the commands to install the requirements. But it is very easy to use and to learn about this tool, and there are the options, means you can say the commands to use this tool, which are session, modules, open file path, ls, rm, wipe, etc. If you ever need a quick reference on the different commands available for different areas of the application, there are sub help menus for this exact purpose. It is completely overbounded tool. Artifacts can be one of the following types: IP4 address, creating and managing artifacts, or etc. You can check all these and you can learn. You can read this. So now move to our next tool. So our next tool is Photon, a website crawler. The tool is used to scan a website and it have 11.8k stars, which is incredible. Incredibly fast crawler designed for OSINT, and it is a logo Photon with screenshot data extraction. It extracts URLs, UDP parameters, Intel files, secret keys, JavaScript files, endpoint present in them, strings, matching subdomains, and DNS related data. This is flexible, it is genius, it plugs in. Photon can be launched using a lightweight Python. You just have to do the commands, clone it, move it to that directory, and run the tool. You can check that. Docker run is the option that how to run these tools. All the commands are given. You can read all this, that how to use this tool, or you can comment down if you think that it deserves a complete tutorial on YouTube, or I will upload into, maybe I will upload it into on my Instagram account. So make sure that you have subscribed our Instagram account, I have follow on our Instagram account, because at our Instagram we are posting many more tools used in cybersecurity or ethical hacking. We have 2200 plus posts on Instagram, in which all post I will tell about many different tools and techniques. So make sure that you follow us on our Instagram and also subscribe us on our YouTube channel, so you will never forget any further series or tutorial. So now move to our next tool. If you want a lightweight recon, then there is a tool named as ReconDog. Swiss Army knife of one with 2k 1.9k stars. ReconDog. The main features are that its CL interface can extract targets from STDI and PIP input. All the information is extracted with API. No direct contact means you are safe. And there's a utilities. Okay, reverse lookup. This is the demo, or ReconDog will run on anything that has a Python interpreter installed. Means that it is essential that Python is installed in your system, because it is a Python software. I think that it is the demo video that I think you have to watch for this. It is about 2 minutes and 24 seconds video installation. No manual configuration, can be simply done as a normal Python script. Very easy. It means CL interface, okay, or contribution and license. Enjoy the tool. So now move to one next one. It's also another tool which is used to grab up information about the username. OSRFramework, the open source research framework, is a AGPL v3 version 3 plus project by i3VISIO, focused on providing API and tools to perform more accurate online searches with 1k stars. OSRFramework, open source system description, is a set of a library developed by to perform open source intelligence collection tasks. They include reference to bunch of different applications. Okay, these are the program is free software, and you can redistribute it and or modify it under the terms. Okay, you can also modify it, and you must have sudo permission in your terminal to run or to install this command to use it. Basic usage है, it is a basic usage. If everything went correctly, we hope so. It's time for trying you as a my Malfi. So, but where are they locally? Means that you can use it type -h to get more information about these tools. These are all the commands to use these tools. We'll look for the configuration setting for each application stored there. Hacking, if you want to extend the functionalities of OSRFramework, you don't know where to start from, check the hacking.md file. Okay, so now you can see that the tool is impressive. The OSRFramework used to grab information about our username. Now move to our next one. The next one is Inquisitor. I think that my pronunciation is right. If not, then please comment down what is the correct pronunciation. Opinionated Organization Center, OSINT footprinting inspired from ReconNG and Maltego. Maltego is very, and ReconNG is a very impressive, a very common tool used by ethical hackers and cybersecurity experts. The tool is Inquisitor. I think it is Inquisitor. The product is only partially complete, and I have yet to implement many of these features described in the following. Inquisitor is a simple tool for gathering information and companies and organizations through the use of open source intelligence source. It is heavily inspired from how Maltego and ReconNG operates, and the tool pretty much re-implements some of the features of those tools, but adds an additional layer of opinion based means it is the, you can say that it is the enhanced version of Maltego and Recon concept. There is also the command to install it, and you do not have to require sudo permission for this. The usage, that how to use this, and the how to scan mode, the tools are all available. Transforms for all the assets you have in your intelligence database. Make sure to create API keys for the various OSINT source. Okay, make sure this, and you can check all this, that how this works. I can also tell you the status, the classify mode. You will able to manually add assets and declassify already existing. You can read all this, that how to use them. In dump mode, what we will do in dump mode, in visualize mode. Now seeding, in this step you will tell the database does not have anything in yet. Scanning mode, scan command, classifying and reporting, and demo. I have the demo. I have video demonstrations of the tool running in the following link. It means that there is a benefit that you can also watch this video to know more about this tool, the development. This is the schema. You can also say that is a schema, because I am laughing because the schema is in SQL, but you can also say that it is a structure of the tool program. It has three main modules named assets, extractors, and sources. The main script is INQ, okay, vagera, vagera, etc, etc. This I think that it is you can read all this and you can check all this. Opinionated evaluation. Now move to the next one. So our next tool is AutOSINT. AutOSINT is a tool to automate common OSINT tasks with 386 stars in your path who is and host with the harvester. The harvester is a very beneficial or very common tool in OSINT to get information. Python modules, it have the commands to install it, how to install it. If missing modules, then you can also pip install Shodan, install Google. I think installing all modules. Then the help command, that how to install and how to use it. You can check this tool. You can also use the verbose mode, means you can get the more information as much as possible. This tool, which is AutOSINT, is a very beneficial tool. Now move to our next tool. So our next tool is a toolkit, intelligence and reconnaissance package bundler installer with 241 stars. Int ReconPack is a bash script designed to download, install, and deploy several quality OSINT. Means it have the tools quick scan, DNS recon, and tech defense, automated harvester, IOC, PyMimer, Harbinger, and there is a spider foot eagle utility type that what these tools do. You can install this to install that how to install this tool, and then after installing the tool, which is named as int REC, I think REC stands for recon, int ReconPack, you can install all these tools, and you can, I think that you can use this tool. After watching, it can be started from the command line with sudo. It means that you require sudo permission, and there's a command list and install all, specify install location, online resources. The script is updated, and you can also check all this photo and you can read all this if you want, or it also say thank you. Okay, welcome boss. Now move to next. There is also a toolkit, or you can say all-in-one OSINT. All-in perform OSINT scan on email, domain, IP address organization using OSINT-SPY. It can be used by data miners, infosec researchers, penetration testers, and cybercrime investigators in order to find deep information about their target. As you see that it has 1.3k stars. OSINT-SPY. Search using OSINT open source intelligence, OSINT-SPY documentation, file name, website. This is also the website of this tool. Overview of this tool: perform scan on IP address, domain, email address, Bitcoin address, device, found out latest Bitcoin block information, list out all the ciphers supported by web servers, SSL, heat bleed scan, analyze malware or malicious files remotely. Using OSINT-SPY, you can check the interface, contributors, and documentation. You can install and read this tool, and comment down if you want, if you did a full tutorial on YouTube. Now move to our next tool. So our next tool is a bug bounty tool, very beneficial for bug bounters. You can check that. This has been only tested on the newest Kali Linux distro. Okay, to install dependencies, /install.sh, and to strat.lh.lhf.py. Highly recommended you clone this into your OPT folder in Kali until I fix the code, the result output, and it is the OSINT tool used for bug bounty hunters. And what it do domain scanning, still working on IP scan, load balancer detector, got rid of Nikto. We now have a beta testing branch. Okay. I This tool is named as I don't think Blind Fuzzy made this tool. I think that the account is Blind Fuzzy, and this tool is LHF. This tool named as LHF. So you will test this tool, and now move to our next tool. So our next tool is Nikto. Nikto is a very powerful tool. Nikto web server scanner, it scans websites. Nikto web server scanner, you get also the full documentation on and you can click on the link to read all the documentation. This is also the command that how to install and how to use this, run as a Docker container, and the basic usage that how to use Nikto. I have to scroll down. The license is a license. Nikto have 9.5k stars. You can check that 9.5k stars are not a very slow amount, very low amount. So Nikto is a very powerful website scanner. You can there the commands that how to install it and how to use it. Now move to our next. So our next or last tool is Snapper. A Snapper is a security tool for grabbing screenshots of many web hosts. Snapper, a security tool for grabbing screenshots of many web hosts. This tool is useful after DNS enumeration or after enumerating web hosts via nmap or NSUS. A sample output can be seen here. How to install, there are commands that how to install it and the commands how to use it. The screenshot python snapper.py, more options. Actually it is used to grab the screenshot of many web hosts. So it was our last tool. Comment down the tools or the techniques you think that they deserve a full tutorial on YouTube or Instagram, so we will make on it. Or
So as you see, we have just talked about 10 plus tools or websites which are very helpful for OSINT investigation. So if you have watched all these episodes of this series of this OSINT investigation series, so now you have enough knowledge that you can grab someone's information from publicly available data as much as possible. So please make sure that you have all permission to do this, and do this only for educational purposes and for only legal purposes. It is the last slot, and so now we will meet in next series or next tutorial. Allah Hafiz.
my